It's time for our big conversation right around town. And today, my goodness, and this is not even from a judgment point of view. This is just us trying to get to the bottom of it. Because I'm like, Connie, celebrities are not destined for love, to find love, lasting love at that. Why don't many celebrity marriages work? We see something, someone's cheating, someone is. Of course, most relationships, all relationships go through their equal share of turmoil, given the circumstances that we live by in this day and age, financial ones, the social, the playing field has fast changed and whatnot, so many things going on around us, too many moving parts. And then now you have you're as a celebrity, you're under a microscope. I can only imagine what they go through, because it's not easy to just live your life in the public light. I look at some of them and I'm like, I would not wish to have your life, not even for a minute, because it's not fair. You're already dealing with so many things, but now you can't even go through them in public. Tomorrow you are in Edgar Obare has said, Ciprianis Nyakundi. Yolanda, SpiceFM. We're all talking about you, and Trash Radio also jumping on it, calling you to ask you, sasa mlisema ati nani ndio alianza kucheat first? So it's a lot. And but what we saw yesterday, I'm so glad that we've not let celebrity get to us, in that we don't call out the ills sometimes that come with people getting too engrossed with themselves and their fame and the status of celebrity. So some of the issues and challenges I believe celebrities go through is ego and image management. If you're dating a celebrity, if you're getting married to one, you have to understand that you'll always have a third party in your relationship. Not another partner, but ego and image issues. This person is used to doors just opening. This person is used to getting things easier. They don't play by the same rules the rest of us mortals play by. So sometimes they get it twisted and imagine that the rules are not made for them. Laws also are also in the same conversation and equation. Like, they don't have to follow the rules. They don't have to follow the law. We're going to handle them with kitty gloves when it comes to them breaking the rules and the laws. And then the reality on the ground, you do the crime, you face the time. You understand? CC, R. Kelly, CC, Bill Cosby, CC, P. Diddy, that we're watching every single day like a train wreck. So the temptation levels, you have to understand when you're dating with intent to spend the rest of your life with a celebrity, is that there is always, if it's a chick, there's dudes on the side, always going to be other people on the side who are ready to, ride this ride and take a turn at the swing, in quotes. You understand? So monogamy is dancing on thin ice. Not saying it's not possible. I'm sure there's a version of celebrity that can handle a monogamous relationship. I'm just saying it is hard for them, and I understand why. Can you imagine what their DMs look like? Littered with indecent proposals, from ladies and gents, depending on the gender, of course. And then the public pressure to appear perfect. These guys have to pretend. I'm sure there were cracks in the marriage that we saw yesterday come apart. And but both of them, even the wife, unintentionally, to save face, because you're like, hey, this guy, his brand, should I show some cracks? It might affect his brand and trickle down to his income. Because cancel culture and also corporates don't want to be tied to or put in the same conversation with Abatara, Philandara. It's the truth. It's the truth. Cancel culture is real. So what hangs in the balance? Sometimes you want to hide this person's, your spouse's shame, and you can nip in the bud some of these issues before they become larger than life and monstrous. So that's my 2 cents. I just feel like you're going through life, but then you also have this other devil in the room that is a whole monster with its own set of rules. So am I trying to excuse the bad behavior? Absolutely not. Yesterday, after reading all those allegations, I'm like, if at all everything that he has been accused of is true, I'm like, I equate him as toe fungus. Like, we need to use an antibiotic to get rid of him. You understand? But there are still allegations. We're waiting to see how it all pans out. But I do not condone violence of any nature and abuse of any kind, no matter how much of a celebrity. First, can we start from me? I did not know who the hell this somebody was until he was trending all over the place. And I was like, oh my God, Daddy Mato. I'm like, who is Mato? Why is his dad trending? You know, and then I get to the bottom of it and I'm like, oh, that's not cute. That's not cool. And then I see his dad jump into this and try to take a bullet for the son. And apparently this dad was not a hands-on dad. I'm like, you're here trying to save the bag as a family. Sad attempt at that. But waiting to see, because I don't feel like a woman can come out guns blazing as she did yesterday if there was no smoke. If there was no, she didn't seem to me like someone who would cry wolf. I mean, to what end? This is the father of your children. I'm not saying just believe any woman when they are shouting, but I'm saying, to me, Yolanda Mulwa, not my station, not my opinion, is just my own. Sad state of affairs. And let's wait. I can't wait to hear from you. Why don't many celebrity relationships work? At SpiceFM KE on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Use the hashtag Sugar and Spice and at me as well at Yolanda Mulwa. I have some more comments from you. Let's hear what you had to say. More jams heading your way. Tiana Taylor featuring her ex-husband Iman. I'm not playing it because I'm shady. Wake up, love. But let's hear from you.
Social media pressure. These celebrities are forced, or they have this pressure put on them that they should behave in a perfect manner, which is quite impossible since they are human after all. So this type of pressure leads to their relationships crumbling down because of just social media. They might be people who are haters who just don't want their relationship to work. There's just a lot from social media.
So your question was, why don't many celebrity relationships last? I feel like it's because of ego and fame dynamics, peer public scrutiny, because so there can be power imbalance that can lead to resentment and insecurities in a relationship. Alafu, the scrutiny of the public comes in where every move you take is being watched, judged by the fans. Alafu, there's also rumors, scandals, gossips that create mistrust in your relationship.
I would say why most celebrity relationships don't work is because of image and branding. Like, sometimes their relationships are for PR. Like, they show, like, to the public, they show that they're happy, they're together for appearances, but in private, they're unhappy. Another reason I would say is different lifestyles. Some celebrities want to settle down, others still want to chase fame and have fun. Reason I would say is busy and conflicting schedules. Due to long shoots and world tours or press runs, that keeps them apart for months. Like, they don't even get to see each other personally. Sometimes it's hard for them to even communicate because of their busy, conflicting schedules. Another one would be constant public pressure. The media, the tabloids and blogs, they create drama. Even where there's no, they would create. And I would say public. Last one will be lack of privacy. Private conflicts can also, like if they lack privacy, it can easily become a public scandal. Like, you see how the issue between DDG and Hailey, like, they lack privacy. Hailey is okay, like, she's private about her life and everything, but then DDG, he's a content creator whereby he vlogs his whole life. Nothing is private to him. Now since they're fighting for like baby Halo, like, everybody knows, like, it's not a private issue, like they can't sort it out alone. Like, everyone wants to put their public, like, their own opinion into their relationship.
Sugar and Spice on 94.4.